Now that's a success. Well, hey y'all, welcome back to Doug's Cars. Got some work to do on Wooderson today. In need of a little window repair here. This window kind of is doing its own thing, but also we're going to replace this vent window with one that we picked up from the Wagoneer graveyard in North Carolina. And that runs down inside the door here. So we're going to be tearing this door apart and getting these new pieces in. So I'm going to leave the camera running. I'd speed things up a bit from time to time just so you can see what this is involving. So stay tuned for some Jeep action. So first thing we're going to do is peel off this interior liner that's
makeshift.
Yeah, it's makeshift, but it works. It's probably better than the one that was in there. And get some PB blaster on all those bolts and get those just soaking. So they might come off, because who knows. This has been together since 1987. So just for frame of reference, this is what we're going to be installing today. This is a new quarter light vent window. Well, new to this vehicle. Came off of one of those vehicles down in North Carolina. And this goes here, got 2 bolts there, 2 bolts there. But this track contains the window. And there's an inherent design flaw in these windows. So we're going to try to fix that while we're at it. And then put this in, put the window in properly so it actually goes up and down. The motor's fine, but that's just the way they made these. And no reason to do this and not that at the same time. So these 4 bolts that hold in this bar are an 11mm socket, and then there are screws up here that are just Phillips head that take those out. But these should come out pretty easily. I put some PV blaster on them, but they weren't rusty, surprisingly. Yeah. You just pull these out, and this frame will get loose. Got my Phillips head here now. I'm just going to attack these. See if I can get these off. Oh, these broke loose really nicely. We'll get a little shot of that PB blaster. That one. All right. No problem. Coming right out. This should be out in no time.
Whoops, I walked into the thing. There, it's the track.
You're allowed to walk into it.
Oh.
So this is the track that we're actually going to be replacing that goes in there, and it moves the window up and down. The motor actually works, right?
Yep.
It just doesn't do anything. And
because the track is broken.
So what you said, the 91s came with a metal track, and that's the one that
that's what I've
people
heard.
all try to get. But anyway, so looks like it's got a little bearing in here that turns, and then it kind of looks like one of those things that would motor up an old power antenna back when we had those.
Mm-hmm.
So this needs going as well. Never done one of these before, so that should be interesting. All right, so I broke these 4 loose.
Okay.
I've broken these 3 loose. I don't think there was anything under that.
Okay.
Yeah, there is one down here underneath this. Oh, it's right. It's on top of it. Even better. Oh yeah, that was kind of loose. So.
Well, now we know.
All right, I'll pull these screws out.
Uh-huh.
Do you know how to do that?
Kind of.
Okay.
I know how to put it on the thing. I hope we don't have to take the whole thing out, because that's what I did last time, but then...
Oh, so you already taken the...
I've taken this thing out before, but I'm told you don't need to take the entire thing out if you aren't taking
Well, this
the window
part's
off
coming
the
out.
track. Huh?
So this whole part's coming out.
Maybe we should hold that for a minute, try to get this sorted
Okay.
out so we can get the window up and down, because then, like
All
the
right.
guy said, if it goes all the way down, then you can just...
If it goes all the way down, well, he
Yeah,
said,
he said
well, we
it
can
has
push
to-
it down.
yeah, that's true.
Of course, but he was doing that to remove it.
Yeah.
So I did break these loose, but it's not going to go anywhere. So I think
Right.
we're okay. All
Okay.
right.
Well, maybe we should replace that then. We'll do that first, then replace the track.
I mean, I can see the old one right there.
Yeah.
If you kind of know how that works, let's do that, because neither of us have done any of it, or have done the A-frame window too, because we didn't do it, when the guy was taking it out for us.
I have only pulled this out, put this on, and then given up, and then the mechanic put it back inside.
So it's already had that replaced while you've had this.
Yes, these are notorious for breaking. That's why we're doing this.
Well,
What?
your car, you decide. I'm fine with taking that out. I'm fine with leaving it in. But you've had the entire mechanism out.
Yeah.
With the glass.
Yeah. No, I've had.
So the glass stayed
I've
in.
left the glass in.
So
unhooked
in order
it,
for the
taken
glass
it.
to stay in, this needs to still be here.
Yeah.
So we can pull this up and access all that, right?
Yeah.
So that's up out of the way. How do you get in? How do you get into there?
Here. Yeah, they made it really great. So.
Well,
So what do we got here?
do you need any tools?
I don't. Oh wait, hold on. Or do you feed it in through? I don't rightly see how I can just feed this on without taking it out like I did last
All right,
time.
well, let's take it out.
All right. I guess
What
that's
holds it in?
a-
Those two screws there?
Boom, boom.
Are they Torxes?
Boom, boom. They're Torx.
All right.
Torx bit.
Well, let me go get some Torxes. So this is actually a T25. You've got these two screws here, two more down here that are Torx to get the regulator out. And I went inside and got this too because this is always good. Magnetic parts tray, especially in a car that's mainly metal. So I took 3 of the screws out, I think of that, yeah. Or there are 3 there.
Crossbeam.
Oh, those are the crossbeam ones?
Yeah, that's for the crossbeam.
Yeah, and they're ever so slightly different to the ones that hold the triangle window in. So anyway, let's get started with these. No blaster on these, but he's had these out fairly recently, so I'll just get them started. You can see where they are. Crossbeam is out. That looks like that's going to have to come out too. That also is a Torx. I will wait for the expert to come back because he's done this before, and I haven't. The problem with these Wagoneers is you really need to do what Tavares says and wrench every day. But that goes against my mantra of wrench when necessary. But since the window's not working, it's necessary to fix.
Yeah, very necessary.
Yep. Especially because it's the driver's side window. You kind of need that one to work. The others, not as much, but stands to reason the driver's side one's going to be the one that breaks first anyway. Yeah, it feels like, yeah, there's stuff missing there. Is it going to drop?
Oh shit, that's right. You know what?
The window's not going to drop, right? Because it's being held in place with cardboard. But I can hold the window.
You know, we could also tape it up. That's what I did last time.
Well, you got the
I got
the problem with the Gorilla tape.
I got painter's tape.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, because you don't want it to. Do you want me to pull it up all the way?
Yeah, put it up all the way. I've got painter's tape.
I mean, it is pretty solidly in place with that cardboard, but yeah, you don't want that falling down. That will be a mess, and you definitely don't want to deal with that. Yeah, you definitely don't want anything that's going to ruin this chrome, or, well, aluminum trim, because Lord knows how much that costs to replace. Actually, probably not that expensive if you get it from...
Well, we know where to get it now.
Yeah, but you just have to drive down to Watson and Sons in Pineville, or Pinetown, North Carolina, which is a fun trip, don't get me wrong, but it's not something I want to do every weekend.
Yeah.
I mean, even if you live nearby, that's still a trip because it's out in the boonies.
Yeah.
And they do ship, but again.
More and more. I don't want to have to get a new window.
What would probably happen is the bottom part would snap where it's got the track, where it's screwed on. That would probably snap off. So, yeah, that would be bad.
All right, I think it's good.
All right. Yeah, you might as well. Here, I'll toss them back. That, by the way, is one of the best sounds ever.
I wouldn't do that too much because that agitates the windows as well.
Note to self, don't ever open the door again. So the other windows have the same problem?
Yes. I have one in window that is non-operational. I need to take care of that next, but that is not a right now thing because it's stuck in the up position, so it's not
going to leak.
Immediate priority.
That's good to know.
You know what? I missed one.
Where's
There's a bolt down here.
Oh, there's a bolt. What size is it? Do you know? Can you tell? There's an 11. There's a socket here with an 11 on it, but it's a long one that I use.
It's too big.
So it's a very small.
It's a tiny one. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's go find that. All right. So we found out that this little one down here also holds in part of it. It's an 8 mil. I mean, that's not in tight at all. Well, you just had this out, right?
Yeah. It's been out recently.
All right. It's totally loose now.
All right.
So I'm gonna leave that in there and let you do that because you know.
Is it hand tight? No, it's not.
No, but I was just spinning it because it's not ratcheting. It's so loose. Well. That's pretty long.
She said.
Oh, there it goes. There goes the regulator.
All right.
Yeah. So you just fish it out through some of these holes.
Actually, you know what? Oh, God. There's something else we have to do.
Is it totally? It's totally unplugged. It's loose. There's nothing else in there.
No, but for it to come out, we have to unhook it from this. Because everything is connected together.
So you go on that channel there,
Because
and
I mean, I don't see any other.
it doesn't. I mean, if
the
it
way
fell
to sort
down,
of
I think
to
it's
get
disconnected.
To get it, no, it's the
Because-
window thing is connected, but this is not.
Oh, okay.
connected.
Yeah, definitely not. No, it's very greasy.
Yeah, it's super greasy in there. Yeah.
So what else is connected to it? If that just runs along and pulls it down, like
There's a
Yeah,
thing that goes
but
with that.
the scissor thing.
Yeah.
That yeah.
So these have to come off. This has to slide down a little
Oh,
bit.
so we can get to it. All right.
Unscrew those.
You're seeing here what happens.
And of course, we're doing this the hard way because I know.
What's the easy way?
Supposedly, there's a
Why
way
are we
you can
doing
do
the easy
this.
way?
You can do this without taking the thing out. That's what I've been told.
Well,
Without unhooking the thing.
obviously
from
the metal
window.
thing goes in that track up there, right?
Yeah.
But how on earth? It's on the. Oh, okay. From that side, you might be like, so this side, there's a metal bar in the way of the teeth.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I can't see from that side.
Yeah, and it goes right on the track here, right there.
You want me to hold it and you can do it?
If
And
you
then I'll hold it back up and then tape it back?
So which size was this guy? No, of course it's going to be a different size. Of course it is. Of course it is. So it's not this size, which was 8.
That's an 8, yeah. Is it
It's
two?
not this size.
That's an 11.
Which was 11. So it must
9 or
be
10?
9 or 10.
Sometimes. You do spend a lot of time hunting for the right size. Because sometimes even if it's written down what size it is, it won't be that size. It's just the way it goes when you wrench when necessary, and not every day. And even if you do it every day. So here's another good point. If you know it's 1 or 2 sizes, bring both.
Yeah. I was just hoping it would be one size.
Yeah, because then you got the other one in your pocket, or you're wondering where it's at or something. But so for reference, that's a 10. So they're just the 2.
I think there's 2.
One on each end of the track. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. You do realize the manual window can break too. So, I mean, less likely. But.
Yeah, but I mean, so just what goes off the track, and
Yeah,
you just put the track back in.
I mean,
That's easy.
less parts.
Yeah. Fuck off, Tiger Mosquito. I might have to edit that out.
Why?
Can you swear on YouTube? I don't know.
Yeah, you can.
Okay. Is that the only one?
No, there's got to be another one down here. So, well, how would you get to it then?
I think. Hold on, let me look. I see it. Yeah.
How do you get to it?
I think we just let it down some more. So.
All right. Let's come all the way down there. Hold on.
I see it. I see it.
I'm holding what I can, but there's only like half an inch to hold on to.
So she said. Oh.
Something moved.
You know what? At this point, since we're taking the whole dang window out,
Yeah.
we might as well put in the other 8 or that window.
Well, I mean, once it's all loose, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's unbolted. Like, see, there's just the top screw in there, and then those bolts are loose. And the white thing behind is just spinning. I can see it from here. The white,
I know.
yeah.
It's been a while since I took this thing out last time.
At least they made the hole in the door nice and big.
The worst thing in the world. I hate flex ride. I hate myself for not being smart enough to figure out how to do this without.
But you might have turned it a little bit by hand.
Huh?
It looked like it spun a little bit when you...
Oh, did it? Or was that done?
No. Just a sec. Oh, I'll do it. All right, can we pull it back
Got
up?
it?
Yeah.
Alright.
So just come back up.
Yeah, it should just come back up, no problem.
Oh yeah, this is always the part that interests me, is how this crazy elaborate thing comes out one of these little tiny holes.
Oh, wait.
What happened?
I think the easiest way to do it is just to pop off this stupid speaker that doesn't
Oh.
even work.
Well, that shouldn't be too hard. That's like 4 screws.
Yeah.
So it gives that much more. Oh yeah, because the housing is in the way. Yeah. Well, that gives lots of room for activities once that's out of the way. That gives like 4.5 more inches.
Yeah, and you know what? We have to get that out of the way, I think, for the...
It looks like it. Well, I mean, I don't think so, because that bar only comes to here, and then you got these two and these two.
Oh,
But
really?
having it out of the way, why not? I mean, let's leave it out of the way until we get that to here.
These speakers don't work, by the way. Or if they do, they work terribly. Come on.
Oh yeah. Wow.
Wah, wah, wah.
Like,
There it is.
show the folks at home what that is. So
There it
this
is.
that's the track, right? Yeah.
And there.
And that's where it busted.
broke. Yep. All right. So I'll just take this off now.
Yeah. So how does that come off?
Oh,
You gotta
Yeah.
love the guy who's to fire up the lawnmower. That's make it so much harder to hear what you're doing.
Cursing.
What? Cursing. All of that for that.
Wow, look how easy that was. And I guarantee you, it won't go on. The new one won't go on as easy just because that's going to be our luck.
So how long has that one been on there?
November. November, maybe?
Is this the same exact part, or is it from a different supplier?
Ooh, sadly, I think it's the same supplier. Shall not be named. I did buy one from BJ's Off-Road, but I forgot to get this little divot thing.
Oh.
And so I had to make do with what I had. Found an extra one of these from my last order. Okay, actually, you know what? Just probably grease this thing up. You want to pause it or whatever?
Well, I think everybody wants to see you get all greasy. Yeah.
You can do subtitles.
Yeah. Well, I think it automatically offers subtitles. But so there's two. So you want me to put it on this track here, or on that?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
How fast does it come out?
That's very thick. You'll see.
Okay. Yeah. How much should it be on it?
That's good because we'll.
Yeah,
I'll
it's gonna
spread
smear.
it. I'm gonna spread it around. Yeah.
Doesn't come all the way up here, does it?
That's what she said.
I think that's the 4th time that's been used in this one video.
Yeah.
Well,
If it ain't broke, don't
exactly.
fix it. Got enough things with the Wagoneer that are broke. They need fixing.
We'll fix it.
Yeah. Alright.
And so now this just
Grease up that
it's just
track real
right on
good.
there.
It should.
So it's got a little metal glide here that'll run on that track for the window itself. And as this goes up and down,
This bad
pulls
boy.
the window up and down. But you can see, I mean, the other one snapped off somewhere right in here.
Yep, right at the top.
And you know, it's not any thicker plastic there or really any more reinforced, a little tiny bit. But it's got to still run on that track. So this is why the metal ones would be the way to go. Good luck finding those. I mean, who's going to break a 91 Grand Wagoneer? They only made 1,400 of them, something like that, and they're all worth $1 million.
Yeah.
Somehow they're all spinnaker blue too.
Yeah. Funny how that works.
This one is missing a tooth there. Looks like, or maybe it's not supposed to have one there.
Maybe
Can't
it's
tell.
not supposed to.
But I mean, out of all of them, that's just one little, and that's not going to be the problem. It's going to break up here again.
All right, let's see.
So we start sliding on. Looks like it's starting to slide on pretty well.
All right, well, it's in.
Oh, it's in totally.
It's in. But see, now it has to catch, and that has to bring it down, I believe.
Well, the motor will. Should right? Well, should it? It should be engaged. With
Yeah, and I think we should probably plug it in, plug the battery in, let it catch and bring it down a little, and then I think it's straight.
Well, but can we? It's right up against. Spin it one tooth, maybe not.
Yeah, no. It's
All
not
right.
gonna-
So is that what you last time you actually?
No, last time I got to this part, battery died, car died, gave up, towed it to the shop, tossed this in the back seat, said, also fix this. And they did.
All right. So
$200.
we connect the battery. We don't need to put it in, right? You're just going to plug it up right there and
plug it up and
yeah.
see if we can get it to come down.
Let me connect the battery.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna I'm gonna plug the thing in.
For this, I need to see.
Plug it back in.
Yeah, we gotta push down some more. Okay, it's in a tooth, so if you can force it down some, maybe. Now it's not in a tooth. Spin it just a. It's in a tooth. Yeah.
Force it too much.
No, you won't force it, but if you push it while pushing down, hit the button. Maybe it'll suck it on. There we go. You're on. You're on. All right.
All right.
So nice. So I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but it's pulled this now through, and yep, there. Sounds like a power window.
See this? Right?
And okay, it's nice and greasy now. All right. Okay. Now, installation is reverse of removal,
I
right?
think we have to bring it down.
Bring the window back down.
Or
to
bring this
connect.
down a little bit, right? So that it connects.
Well, oh, okay.
Wait, hold on.
You don't want it up as high as.
I have to go on the internet. I have to go to YouTube.
Yeah, right. No, that's the point of this. So this bracket actually connects to the bottom of the window glass, and then this little device here enables you to put the bracket on, turn this, and then you can get your side-to-side adjustment on that. And then
Tighten it.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
as tight as it goes, yeah.
Yep.
But I mean, that gives you your adjustment.
Yep, there it is. Yeah. All right. Now just got to.
The more you know.
Get that.
What happened?
No, I'm just saying. It's like it's already backward.
Yeah, you're getting hung up on this beam here, though.
Oh, am I?
Yeah. You can slide the somehow angle the
This
bottom,
way?
and so yeah. Okay, then yeah, it'll come out. Yeah, you're not gonna be hung up on this.
Okay.
Well, there you go. You got it. You got it. Yeah. Then,
All right. It's in. There's that beam right here.
yeah, that's what I was saying. You were.
Yeah. That's right. Right.
The window bracket is.
All right. I think
So
we did.
now it just bolts in.
Yeah, I think so. Bolts there.
All those the T25 Torxes.
Yep.
Well, we're in the shade of a tree. There was a TV show called that for a while. So.
All right. Evening shake.
Shake.
No, there's one there. Oh, no. Maybe that was empty.
No, yeah, there's no bracket behind there.
Yeah. Okay.
So that might be for what holds the door panel on.
Yeah. You know what? I think it is. I'm gonna say that it is. There. All right. So there's one more.
That goes like here, right?
Which one? Right there.
Isn't there something there?
Oh, there's one. Hold on.
Oh, that's the little bolt down there.
Oh wait, that's that one. Where's this one?
I could have sworn one here.
Yeah, I think so.
So we've gotten the regulator back in.
So just gotta attach the window.
So the window's got to come down. This has got to come down too because the bracket's right up here.
Yeah,
So you're gonna have to lower the window electrically.
that's right. Because we
And-
did it right about here.
Yeah, it was pretty far down, and then we'll pull the window down.
Okay.
So let me go ahead and put the positive terminal back on.
Okay. Plug back
Fire
in.
the hole.
Hold on. Okay. There we go.
All right.
That'll do it.
So now we just let the window down.
Yeah.
Okay, that will do that.
That did it. That
Pushing
did
it down is a lot easier than trying to pull it up a tiny little amount. That's for
that,
sure.
That did it. That did it. Just start it. Okay, we just need to get the thing tight there. Okay.
It's okay. It's the world's longest video.
Yeah.
Do you know how many minute views you can get for a video that's like 2 hours long?
With it.
So, All right, so if everything is connected, I can, well, let me pull the cardboard out. It's not going to go anywhere now.
I could turn this thing maybe, but it's kind of tight actually.
All right, well, let's try running it up and down, see what happens. Oh, power's still on. All right, good.
If it breaks, I'm gonna scream.
That'll be the intro. Let's see. I mean, it's just because those bolts are loose on that end that it works. Now that's a success.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I did.
What was that? I just make sure that was.
Well, I mean, everything in the door is loose. So
yeah.
And those bolts are loose on this,
All
so
right.
that's gonna clunk.
Oh yeah. All right.
Yeah,
We should let it all the way down now. So.
Yes, we can get that out. All right.
All right.
Step one done.
Oof.
You want me to kill the power?
Yeah.
All right. Come on. Fire no longer in the hole.
Maybe not. Maybe no. It's just that
No,
plunger.
it's just the plunger. The hinge, really.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? Shit. Before we put it in, should we blast those rusty spots with here with
Yeah.
the rust reformer?
Might as well put some rust. Well, let's get this one out.
Okay. Yeah.
And I can do that. While I mean, I'm trying to see if there's anything. Yeah, it's just a rubber seal on the outside. And then that bracket.
I think that's it.
It's amazing that this came out of a junkyard car and has no rust on it.
Yeah.
And that one is rusty, but is on a running vehicle.
Well, I mean, it was rusty. We got it. So who knows?
All right, so we're back. It's the second day, obviously. I've got a hat on. And we're trying to get this track out. The problem is it keeps coming off in little chunks. So, and we don't have another one of those. And this definitely has to come out to get the top of this out. So I think this is going to be the end of this video. We got the window to work, which is fantastic. Unlike any of the Range Rovers that I've been working on recently, I've been trying to focus some more on having the Wagoneer on my channel, help start the channel, instead of all the Rovers that I've had recently, although those have been fun.
Rovers are fun.
Yeah. So please like, share, subscribe. Trying to get to 1,000 subscribers would be great to have that happen. Gonna have more of this on my channel. It's gonna be get some new tires and some other things, possibly a new fuel injection system. Who knows? Thanks for watching, y'all. All right, so bonus content. If your tailgate rattles, and of course it's going to, these little rubber bushings go here. These little screw-out studs, and they fit into these little holes here on the tailgate. These are totally adjustable. You can unscrew this, and there's a nut on the back, and you can bring them in and out. And we brought this one out further to see how well it would work, and it wouldn't even close properly. So yeah, you can adjust the play on these. That one's all the way out, and this one's all the way in. And that's how you make the tailgate fit properly. And these little rubber, what are these called?
Tailgate conical bushings.
Conical bushings,
Yep.
okay. They just fit over those, and then they go right in this hole here. Fitting them on might be an interesting situation because they don't really stay, so they might involve some JB weld. Not sure how this is going to work out, but just wanted to show you this is how you adjust the tailgate and get it to stay fairly rattle-free. These are nice and pliable rubber. The ones that were on here were hard as plastic and cracked and shot. So definitely replace these if you want a quieter rear end on your Wagoneer.